The most common problem I get asked is typically, why am I hesitating? Why can't I just get it done? Camille, I can't execute on it. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I just don't do it. And it happens over and over and over. So hesitation and then executing. Everything is about perspective. So everybody has a story, including myself, about that thing that you're trying to execute on. Sometimes the story is, this is perfect. I do the system, I get the result, all I gotta do is do the system. And then some people's story is, oh man, this is a lot. I have no idea how I'm gonna get it done. I mean, I know I need to, but I just don't know how. So I don't know, I'll figure it out when I get the right person, when I get enough money, when I have more time. So there's a story. So I tell people to pay attention to the story you have when you're looking at this project, when you're looking at this idea you have. What is the initial thought you have about it? And if it is overwhelm, typically that perspective, your body will literally shut down and not even want to do it. Because our mind and our body is always in a state of wanting to conserve energy. So if your perspective and your story is that this will take way too much of my energy, it doesn't even want to go and run. So what is something that they can start doing right now to not hesitate and to execute, right? Okay. I would say there's two things. Number one, observe the story you give yourself, or observe the story you tell yourself the minute you talk about this project, or the minute you talk about this goal that you have. And just observe it. Don't judge it, just what is it? Right. And if you don't like what it is, then that's your starting point. Now we know where we are and we got to figure out where we want to go. Yeah. The second thing I want people to do is every single week, you should be talking to a higher level thinker than you. And what I mean by a higher level thinker, it could be a mentor, somebody 10 steps ahead of you. It could be a coach, it could be a consultant. It could just be a really creative friend who believes in you, but you must be speaking to them every single week. The point of that is to help you shift your story and to stay accountable to it, because you want to create a new pattern in your life and a new habit. And when people tell me like, yeah, I don't know if that's going to work, there's a Tony Robbins quote that I've always loved, which is that people's lives are a direct reflection of the expectations of their peer group. Right. So if the people you're around, the peer group, are not also expecting higher from you, then your life will reflect that. So sometimes that weekly conversation will be uncomfortable. It should be, if you're looking for growth. And sometimes it'll just be an aha moment. But you have to have it on a weekly basis, because our moods are always shifting. So rig yourself to talk to them on a weekly basis.